Gainous with us now.
Yep.
We just could not shoot it today, Coach, and bad shooting can really add to a lot of bad things.
Hey, when Lorenz, Terrell, Dwight, and Bloom combined for 14 for 48.
Yep.
14 for 48. You're not going to win any. Guys played hard. They listened, but you can't have your 4 top scorers go 14 for 48. How in the world were we in the game, Scott, to begin with? I don't know.
I don't know how we did it. Strange basketball game.
Yep.
We stayed in the game at the free throw line, I guess, with those 22 free throws.
Yeah.
About the only way we could do it because we got out rebounded by 10 again, 43-33.
Yeah. The guys play really hard, but we'll make some crucial mental mistakes. We're playing zone. 24, Evo Smith is a guy we don't want to get any shot attempts, and he shoots 14 shots, 11 threes. Our guards were responsible for some of them. Our forwards were playing behind their post player, not knowing that he was in the corner. And he just, he's a freshman. He's 21 points. And so we play really hard, but at times we don't play the smartest.
Indeed so, and we kind of lose our focus occasionally.
Yep.
GC had a lead late in the ball game. I guess it was about 8 minutes to go, and then all of a sudden they got a three-pointer probably by Smith, and then they just turned it on the rest of the way.
Well, it's just a microcosm of our season. We led for 24 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yep.
I would think we probably, on average, have led every Peach Belt game by 25, 28 minutes in the game. Second half, we get outscored, lack of depth. We have some depth issues. I don't think that's anything mind-boggling or anything. We got young guys coming off the bench, and when you have young guys, they have a veteran team that really one good senior, and the rest of them are juniors, except for Evo Smith, I think. And but we guarded them. They shoot 32% from the three-point line, and you just can't. Your best players can't shoot that poorly. Expect to win the game. It's probably our 5th consecutive game where I thought we played well. Ever since the Francis Marion game, we played well. We played well against Augusta, go 2 for 18 from 3. We played well tonight. We go 21 for 61. Should have won the game over at Columbus and then Young Harris, the miracle shot.
Right.
So, but we have a young team. We're going to keep working. We're going to continue to stay positive, and we're going to build it back. We're going to build the program back. But I feel really good about how hard the guys are playing. It's just we gotta, and I gotta, as a coach, I gotta figure out how we can get guys' basketball IQ better. And so I'm not sure how we do that. I'm gonna sit down, talk with the Queen O and Royal, see how we can maybe, I don't know if it's test taking or it's maybe, hey, who are the best shooters on their team, kind of thing, like the old Don Meyer stuff. They used to take notes at halftime.
Right.
We might start taking notes at halftime.
Might be a good idea.
Something.
Something.
It can't, the IQ can't get worse.
Right.
I know that. So, but they're trying. They're listening. They're playing as a team. And unfortunately, that's just the way our season has gone. And North Georgia did okay defensively. I didn't think they were great. How many shots the first half? How many layups did we miss?
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, I'm sure you're over here on the radio.
When 2 or 3 feet, we just could not get layups. We couldn't get the 2-foot bunnies. Nothing.
It was unbelievable,
yeah.
wasn't it? And I told the guys at halftime, I said, guys, if we get those same shots, we'll win the game. Well, they tightened up a little bit in the last 7 or 8 minutes. I thought their defense was better, but I felt like we lost the game in the first half. I felt like we should have been up 10 or 12 in the first half because we missed. I can't wait to go back and watch the film. We missed so many easy shots, Scott. But they got a good team. There's nothing wrong with their team. They're 9-7 in the league, 15-8 overall. And, better days are definitely ahead of us. And we're going to keep working, keep plugging away. But the bottom line is, when you look at the stats, the field goal percentage is most of the – we only had 8 turnovers. I think we're like 2nd in the league and, turnovers, fewest turnovers.
Yep.
And we're still like 35th in defensive field goal percentage in the country. And they shoot 42 is kind of high for us on our defensive field goal percentage. So I don't really have any qualms with their effort, with their teamwork. We shared the ball. We went to our more of a 4-out, 1-in offense. And bottom line is we missed shots. They made key shots, and that's the game.
Okay, bud.
Hey, stay with us, fans. Keep coming, and I promise good things are on its way.
Thanks for coming by, Mark.
Thanks, Scott.
Appreciate it. Mark Gainous, the head coach of the Bobcats. We'll be back with you on Wednesday in Morrill against Clayton State. Let's run through the individual scoring. For North Georgia, 16 points for Sean Brennan, but 21 for Ebo Smith, as Coach was saying. 7 of 14 from the floor, 6 of 11 in three-point shooting for Ebo Smith. The freshman comes in and burns the Bobcats. 11 points for Shaquan Cantrell, their leading scorer. 10 points for TJ Williams. 8 points for Travis Core. 6 make it 7 points for Corey Green. And then 2 points for Tyler Dominy to wrap up their scoring. For Georgia College, led by Terrell Harris again with 17 points, got a season average. 14 points for Ryan Blumenthal. 13 for Lorenz Thomas. But again, Thomas 4 of 14. Terrell Harris 6 of 16. Ryan Blumenthal 2 of 10. So you're not going to win too much with only 12 of 30 shots going down among your big three scorers. 8 points for Rio McMillan, 6 points for Evan Smith. Dwight Anderson had only 7, and 2 points for Kelvin Wanzi. Rudney and Reed also played but did not score in the ball game for GC. 43-33, North Georgia wins the rebounding battle. Lorenz Thomas with another double-double with 12 boards to lead Georgia College. Sean Brennan led the Nighthawks with 8 rebounds in the ball game. 10 assists for each squad. Brennan led them with 3, and Core had 3 as well. 4 assists for Dwight Anderson to face Georgia College. Just 8 turnovers for GC, 17 for North Georgia. And points off turnovers, just 10 by North Georgia off the Bobcat 8, but only 11 points off the 17 turnovers by Georgia College. 1 block for North Georgia by TJ Williams, 3 blocks for Georgia College, 2 by Rio, and 1 for Kelvin Wanzi. 8 steals for the Bobcats, and we had 8 different Bobcats with 1 steal. Just about everybody but Blumenthal got a steal on the day. North Georgia with just 4 steals, led by Brennan and Core with 2 apiece. So at 75-67, the Bobcats fall here this afternoon to the North Georgia Nighthawks, and we'll be back with you on Wednesday evening from Morrow, Georgia against Clayton State. The airtime 5:20 on Country 102. We'll have both ends of that doubleheader. Big ball game for the Bobcat women as third place tie in the West Division in Peach Belt Conference women's basketball will be decided and broken up, actually, as both teams will probably enter that ball game tied for third place in the West. I'm Scott McCloud. Thanks to Sam Jones. Hope he gets to feeling better. Thanks to the producer, Benedict Exposito, back at the radio studio. Justin and company doing the Ustream. We thank them. And we thank you for joining us for Georgia College basketball on Country 102.